Pages and
I know that
insects.
when I arrive, the clarity of vision I have now may disappear. I've made my plans. I prepared for this. But I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me. And not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
Uh-huh. Hit F5. Well, alright, that just takes me directly back. That's better than having to go through all the menus and keep hitting escape. Alright, so there's that star there. There's a radio playing somewhere. Anything on the gas station? Nope. It'll blow up. I don't want to try it. Okay, there's light there. I thought that light went out. But if it didn't go out, then hey, ooh, what's that? Unlock weapons crates by finding hidden manuscript pages and blast your enemies with serious. What's this? What's in here? An SMG. I have 3, don't I? E. Is that spend 3 or do I need some little,
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
I don't know, micro Uzi or something. I have no idea what it is. Don't sue me. I'm not MLG pro at guns. I know decent amount of guns, but I'm not MLG pro. And music going out. Flares. Flares are helpful. Flares are really, really helpful. There's a manuscript page over here, because I'm guessing the exclamation marks are manuscript pages. And it looks like it's inside one of these rooms. However, it's right there, but it's locked, I guess. Is that a radio? Let's see what's on the radio. Radio!
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night with me, Eddie Rodman, the host with the boast. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard?
Yep, I remember them.
Man, I actually saw them twice back in the 70s. I was just a kid then, but my dad worked at this club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know. Talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. They're some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with me, along with their manager, Barry Wheeler. Nice to have you guys here.
Oh,
Barry.
hey, great to be here, Eddie.
Barry.
Hey.
Hello!
Now, boys,
These guys are
let
great.
me just come around and say this, all right? Spring chickens, you ain't. I mean, you guys, you make the Stones look young.
You're only as old as you feel.
Who you calling old? Now, your last album was 1978, In the Valley of My Shadow. And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in...
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard. Yeah, after that, we didn't feel like playing no more.
Long story short, I ran into these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before this, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake, I believe, who disappeared under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Listen, why don't we take a little break, and then later on in the program, we'll hear the new Old God single. Stay tuned, folks.
Well,
All right.
at least Barry landed on his feet.
So is this like another dream, like the 2 DLC missions of the first Alan Wake were? Or am I awake, so I'm out of the darkness somehow, and other... I don't know. I don't know if I missed, like, a novel or something, but I'm just kind of a little bit lost as to the events between the ending of the DLCs and 1 to Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which I am assuming is kinda Alan Wake 1.5. Is there a mini-map? There's a little one up there. Nope. Alright. Not really sure if there's anything else out around these parts. Anything up here? Arizona Petroleum. Something. Ooh, shotgun. Yeah.
It's a little sad how many problems you can solve with buckshot.
I can't carry any more of that. That's a shame. I like my shotgun. I really enjoy the shotgun. That thing will explode probably. Sounds like there's something nearby. Where? Alright, let's, I guess, go to the star, unless there's something with these big rigs over here. Check out these big rigs. No. And no. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. This way. What's this way? Over here. By the rock. The manuscript page. Score. F5. The splitter.
Some of the Taken aren't protected by the darkness like their comrades. Instead, their aversion to light is so extreme that they literally split into two when they encounter strong light. It leaves the two halves weaker, but of course, there's strength in numbers. It's a disturbing development. The dark presence I faced 2 years ago was powerful, but it didn't have much in the way of imagination. Clearly, the same cannot be said of Mr.
Okay, it just kinda... Oh yeah, just kinda... I get Mr. Scratch and made like a scratching noise, I guess. So there's enemies that split in two now when you shine light on them. That'll be fun. Don't remember any of those in the first one. Is there something? I see something else glowing. What's over here underneath the road in the pipe? Another weapon cache, I guess. A Magnum for 10. I have 4 or 5, I believe. Oop, wrong way. I want to get that Magnum. I really like revolvers. Revolvers are fun. Anything back here? Nope. There's some explodey things. And you get through here. Around here. Okay. And talk to you.
Hey, it's you. There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
I think you might have
Not
something that
really,
belongs to
no.
me.
Really?
A typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how you knew I had it, but I guess it's yours. Listen, what's this all about? There are these really creepy guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light. They hate the light.
We never actually met before. I can actually speak to him now.
Just to be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
No, the guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses my name. He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention it, I guess your aura looks a lot nicer than his, actually.
Aura?
I'm very sensitive to things like that.
Nail gun. What's this nail gun do? I'll stick with this SMG. Anything else? Where can I find the things I need?
There's a bunch of stuff I need to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
I think you should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
You should be careful.
You can think what you want about me, but there's still bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not anymore.
And they're climbing out of the oil well? What, do they have secret headquarters down there, or?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a hole that leads to, well, it's a really nasty place. That's why I need to close it.
Sorry.
And the
my
guy
bad.
who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
He gets around, unfortunately.
That's a lot of
Thanks for helping me.
Oh, I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too. But I feel like this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
What was that about my... That's a good question.
What was that you said about my aura?
Oh, I'm very spiritual, you know. I can see auras, but I only use it for healing and helping people. I'm like a wise woman, you know? I give people insight and advice.
Look, just because I say crazy things doesn't mean I believe everything.
Don't
Yeah,
be
I'm
like
with
that.
Alan on
Maybe
that.
you should take a few crystals with you if you're going out there. It might be dangerous. They soothe your energies and focus your mind. It's fantastic.
And they help me take out the bad guys?
Oh, well, no, not as such.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm...
Or I have some wonderfully potent herbal detox suppositories.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Have fun working, Madam Wise Woman.
The Champion of Light recognizes the page he got from the woman. It is a weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the Dark Portal. If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
I need to read that page. I completely forgot about it. New Reality. The satellite.
At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit.
What's Kasabian? Is that like a band, I guess?